wasn't there any LEC games this weekend because there's a 1 week break before playoffs. Playoffs start next week. Did you enjoy your scrim-free week? Well, we certainly don't have a scrim-free week. We've been scrimming all week long. You know, just because there's no LEC doesn't mean that we're on a break. We are working harder than ever. So, yeah, we don't have any games, you know, official games on stage this weekend, but it has still been a long week of scrims and practice. Who do you think is going to win in LCS? Who do I think is going to win in NA? Who's going to win in NA, chat? That's a tough one. I don't know. I think it's hard to say. I think there's a lot of good teams over there right now. I think it could be either of TL, C9 and TSM, honestly. I would probably give an edge to TL, but I wouldn't be surprised if TSM or C9 won either. Hard to say. But one of those three, I think. How are you feeling for playoffs? Any concern? I'm pretty confident going into playoffs. I'm excited to, well, get to Friday so we can get our best of 5 going against Vitality. Excited to see how that's gonna go. Playing best of 5s is always a little nerve-wracking and a little exciting, but I hope it's gonna go well. I think it's gonna go well. Confident in myself and the team. When are you playing your next LEC game? We are playing the next LEC game on Friday. Friday we are going up against Vitality, and Saturday is Splice against SK. It's gonna be hype, gonna be really hype. Was Fnatic 9-0 in second half? We went 8-1 in the second half of the split. We lost, well, in the second round robin, we lost our first game to SK. And then after that we won 8 in a row. So some would say that we have been looking pretty solid last week, and that we should be one of the better teams going into playoffs. Hopefully we can live up to that. Will be exciting to see how it goes. And yeah, because we actually managed to sneak up to the third place, we were able to choose who we wanted to play off. Who could we choose between? I think we could choose between Vitality and SK. Yeah, we could choose between playing Vitality or SK, and we went with Vitality, so gonna be playing Vitality on Friday. Gonna be exciting. What elo is Joey? Let's see. Diamond 4 with the GP. Let's stalk Joey a little. Play some GP, Hecarim, Nautilus, Renekton, some ARAMs, lots of ARAMs. Not so bad, Diamond 4. Could definitely be worse, could be much worse. Don't think I'm able to queue up with someone who's Diamond 4 though, I have to admit. I don't know how low people can be for me to be able to queue up with them. Probably Diamond 1. I think I can queue up with Diamond 1s, but I'm not entirely sure. How did you get discovered in the pro scene? Well, when I joined Fnatic over 2 years ago, even almost 2.5 years ago now, I had already been challenger for a few years, and I knew some of the pro players and amateur players around the scene, and I used to talk to a lot to Nico. Back when Nico was still a jungler, you know, we used to talk regularly, and Nico was the coach for Fnatic, and he was the one who, you know, gave me a chance to join the Fnatic tryouts and essentially, you know, try to prove myself and see if I could earn a spot on either the main team or academy team. I ended up on the academy team, and yeah, then from there it went pretty fast. I was just lucky I had a good contact in Nico who trusted me and wanted to give me a chance. What would you do if you were not a pro? I would be studying something. Not sure exactly what it would be, but I'm pretty sure I would be studying at the university right now. Again, I don't really know which direction I would be going in, but I would be studying something. What's your least favorite part of being a pro? Well, I think it's two. The first one is having super little free time, or almost no free time at all. When you're a pro, you have to really invest yourself in the game and just really sacrifice yourself more or less fully to become the best professional player that you can possibly be. Meaning I have very little free time to, spend with family, friends, girlfriends, just, doing some of these things that means a lot to me as a person, but that doesn't necessarily make me a better professional player, right? So I think this specific sacrifices is kind of hard to swallow at times, and that's probably my least favorite part. Yeah, I guess that's the main one. If you were not a pro, would you be a streamer / part of the community in a different way? Well, it's hard for me to say, because, as of right now, I enjoy being a pro player, I enjoy being part of Fnatic, and that's just my main focus, and I don't really have a plan B. Like, when I'm done playing at some point, I don't know if I'm gonna go back to my studies, if I'm gonna do something different within esports, if I'm becoming a coach or a manager or whatever it might be. I have no clue. For now, I'm just, a pro player, and yeah, we'll see where I end up at some point in the future, but for now I'm sticking around here for quite a while. How often do you go to the gym? From your Instagram, it seems like you never go. What is that supposed to mean? Do you mean based on the... Are you trying to imply that you think I've gotten fatter or something? Or do you mean because I don't post Instagram stories from the gym? Or I don't really know exactly what you're trying to imply here. And I'm not sure how me going to the gym does have something to do with my Instagram in particular either. I don't really consider that a compliment necessarily, but I guess I'll have to deal with it. They just want to see sexy gym shorts pictures. I mean, I guess so. I guess it's kind of a meme, isn't it? That if you don't post pictures of yourself at the gym, then, you didn't go to the gym at all. Like, no way. Need proof. I don't know, man.